Welcome back to another video. Today we're making pulled pork, boys. King Soopers had, what is this, pork butt? It's a shoulder. Pork shoulder, pork butt. Either way, depends on who you talk to. So what we're going to do is, this one actually looks really good, so we're not even going to trim anything off of this one. We're just going to throw this bitch in the crock pot and let it do its thing. I'm not sponsored, but Cutco's the superior knife brand. We're going to set this into our crock pot. Move you guys over here like so. All right, so we got it in our crock pot now. Hold on. Got it in our crock pot now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're just going to stab holes in it because we're going to put some fucking garlic up in here, and you want to make sure that you got the holes in order for it to take on the garlic. This one also has a bone in it, so we're gonna... But yeah, 2 liter Dr. Pepper. That's the key to this. And low and... I keep it on high, but it's still low and slow. It's gonna take about 6.5 hours, maybe 7, I don't know. I haven't made this in a long time. Let's get some garlic to put in there. We're going to come to the fridge, and if you don't buy already minced garlic, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Chopping up garlic takes so long, and it's just so unnecessary in this day and age. Use that Cutco knife. And I'm just going to... We're a pretty big garlic family, so we're just going to put a bunch of garlic on there, spread it around, let all those juices get in those nice holes before we stick the Dr. Pepper up in there. Yeah, but if you already don't buy minced garlic and you mince it yourself, I mean, good for you, because I'm not going to do that because it's not that much more to just buy already minced garlic, and it saves you so much fucking time. So, but you do you, sweetheart, you do you. I got my car fixed today. Fuck, my oil light came on. I've had this car since like 2018. And yes, of course, I've changed my oil. I do it twice a year, and I know what people are going to say. I need to do it more often, but in total, I drive like 5 miles per day. So kiss my ass. We're leaking. But yeah, so I got my oil done. Nothing was wrong with it. I also had a nail in my tire. Had to get that all done. Owning a car, they don't tell you this, kids. So if you're watching this, it's not just owning a car. You got to do maintenance on it too. They don't tell you about the maintenance part of shit when you first get a car. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, my crockpot should hold this whole 2 liter. Maybe not. It might not. There we go. We're going to fill it up to about there. I'm going to leave that 2 liter out because we're probably going to end up using that 2 liter. And let's also throw some salt and pepper, and in all honesty, I already put garlic in there, but we might do a little bit more because Kinder's makes this really good stuff called the blend, and all the blend is just salt, pepper, and garlic. But I already put garlic in here, so we're not going to do the blend because you don't want too garlic. I'm trying to enjoy my pulled pork tonight, so I don't want too much garlic in it. Obviously, this is a pepper grinder. If you didn't know this on a pepper grinder, there are levels to the pepper grinder on how coarse you want your pepper. I like just the coarsest pepper you can get because I like to taste my pepper. Yeah. In all honesty, I'll probably kill this whole grinder worth of pepper because there's not that much left, and I just bought a new grinder, so there's a new one in the pantry. And, you know, this is a pretty big piece of meat. I think in total it was like 8 pounds. At 99 cents, well, it's only 6 pounds, because what did I pay, $8? So it's 6 pounds, because it was 99 cents a pound, and I paid like $7 for it. So, a little over 6 pounds. But you can't beat that. On top of that, 6 pounds worth of meat. I mean, for me, the wife, and the boy, I mean, fuck, this will last a couple days. We'll be having pulled pork sandwiches for a couple days. What you do is you save a little bit of this pulled pork and you can make some carne asada meat out of it. Little things like that. That's pretty much all the pepper. So we're going to need something to push this. Just go back to our Cutco knife because Cutco is fantastic. I just want to get this pepper kind of all over the place. And this chunk of meat is so big that it takes up most of the And now that it's in the sody pop, do you guys call it pop? Do you guys call it soda? Do you guys call it by its name? Like I'll take a Dr. Pepper. Seems like here, depending on where you go eat, for the most part, you say you just want a Coke, which I've never really understood because Coke is not superior to Pepsi. But yeah, cap that off. I had one of those. These ones had the hooks on it on the side, but the hooks broke off. I've had this thing for a couple of years. But man, I tell you what, that makes for really good vent holes because there's only that one vent hole on the top of the lid of a crock pot. Obviously, the metal, every crock pot has this one lid. But now that I don't have the things to lock it down to the side, I got like 4 extra holes, which actually makes it actually helps cook quite a bit, and it doesn't foam over. So kind of score on a broken crock pot. This is from I think this is from like the 2020 Pioneer collection. Yeah, so we're gonna let this go for about 6 hours and check it after 6 hours. It's possible with how big this piece of meat is that we're gonna have to go for 8 hours. It just depends. That's why I'm starting it so early. It's not that early, but after all my car appointments and shit, it's like 9:30. But I figured at 6 hours, it'll be done by about 3:30, and then hopefully if it has to go longer, we'll be done by dinner. I bought some coleslaw stuff to make some coleslaw and some Hawaiian bread for the buns. And yeah, dinner is fucking served. All right, guys, I'll leave you with that.